Well, welcome back, everybody. One of my subscribers out there wanted me to do a tour of our boat, which I haven't done yet, so I thought I'd bring you along today and kind of give you a full walk around tour of our 1987 Marinette 32 Sedan Flybridge. We currently keep our boat in a covered slip, and it's 40 feet in length, and it just gives us plenty of room to maneuver the boat and keep it exactly where we want it. But if you haven't seen the other videos of our boat, go to my Jeep Man King channel on YouTube, and it will show you exactly how and when and where we got this boat from. So first of all, it has plenty of room on this boat. You've got awesome visibility, 360 degrees around the boat itself, and also along with all of those windows that open, you have plenty of ventilation. Back here on the stern, you've got plenty of room to sit and hang out, and we just enjoy the times back here. You do have a nice little aluminum swim platform because this boat is all aluminum, and you've got a nice bimini on the back and a nice flybridge on top as well. And what's super nice about this boat is that you just have plenty of grab rails all the way around the boat, which is probably a number one point of interest that I was really looking for in a boat, just for the amount of people and how they maneuver on the boat as you're underway. And everywhere you go, you've got somewhere to actually grab on and hold on to. And we did change our name of the boat. It was Sharing Fun was the name of the boat, but it is a documented boat. So we went through all of the U.S. Coast Guard procedures, and we changed our boat's name to Fit for King. And if you all don't know, my last name is King and my first name is Aaron, so we thought we'd kind of combine the two, and that's what we have, Fit for King. This boat has plenty of seating here on the front here. As you can see, it's got a nice pad, two pads that actually sit down there, and you can actually sit probably close to 5 to 6 people on that seat as you're underway. And there on the top of the platform, you've got a nice little layout area as well. There above the V-berth, you've got the nice little hatch that opens up. You do have a screen in there that allows you to keep the bugs out. It has a nice little anchor platform, and my wife ever needs me to walk the plank, I guess I'll walk the plank, but it has plenty of room to maneuver on the front. Got some nice fender holders as well. It just makes for a great boat just to lounge and hang out with, especially if you have a lot of people on here. Once again, you've got some docking lights on the front, and on each side, port and starboard, you do have a porthole that does open up on each side. It allows for great ventilation, especially if you're sleeping in the V-berth area. And right here on the top part, this is where the nice little loungers can be placed. You do have a nice grab rail, and we do have some air horns up there, and along with a spotlight. And the two front windows here, they do open up to allow awesome ventilation as you're underway or anchored. And the grab rail is really nice. And then the walking area here is probably close around 16, 18 inches. And as you walk, you can easily grab hold of a grab rail on each side of you. Ensure that you've got good stability. And it's just a lot of area to just really enjoy yourself. And coming up there, there's the flybridge. We do have some VHF radio antennas up there, which are really nice. And the distance on that is amazing when you're trying to communicate. And we do have our water fill on the port side that will fill up our freshwater tank. And all the windows are screened, so you don't have to worry about bugs coming in. And the wind was blowing so hard today, I had to do a voiceover. But once again, here's another one of the grab rails. And this would be the port side stern. And what's really nice about this boat is you do have access gates on either side, port and starboard, which are lockable. It just gives it, once again, a lot of maneuverability. And on the stern here, you've got an access point along with a swim ladder that flips down. It's a great place to hang out while you're swimming. You can sit there and really relax. It gives you plenty of room to set up some nice chairs in the back. And once again, the Bimini keeps a nice shaded area over you at all times. This is the ventilation port. This is going to be for your engine room. This is going to be intake and exhaust. And each port and starboard side has a blower motor. This little step here, this wooden step, I am taking that off. And I'm going to be revarnishing those. And right here on the back, we do have our access port. This is going to be down towards the, I call it the lazarette, but be the aft compartment. It's not really a separated compartment from the engine room, but they do combine underneath the deck there. But this is where basically you've got a lot of extra storage. You've got the port side engine muffler on that side. And this is where the generator, you can service the generator, check the oil and antifreeze. This is a Westerbeek 8.5 kW. And this generator is extremely large for this size of boat. You can actually power this boat up and power another boat up next to you if you need to. I did call Westerbeek and talk to them about this engine. This engine was installed not too long after our boat was new. I actually had the original paperwork. It cost a little over $10,000 to install this. And the life expectancy of this Westerbeek 8.5 kW is 10,000 hours. And I think we're sitting right at 684 hours on it. So it is just basically barely broke in. It does a great job. And it is really quiet, really. RPMs are 1,800 RPMs. The newer ones are, I think they're running around like a 3,000 RPM, so they're much louder. This one's really quiet, though. On the back here, you've got some nice little, I thought they were just rivets or bolts, but they're actually line holders. You can reach on the back side of that, just you can shape that and hold it, bend it, whatever direction you need to hold your extra lines. And it just gives you some more area to put most of my cleaning supplies back here for the boat. You've got your port rudder on right there and your starboard rudder right there. And also have a bow ladder located right there, which is really nice if you're going to beach the boat, sandbar or whatever. You can easily put out your bow ladder and it gives you really good access to where you want to go. So this is just a nice roomy area to store some extra. There's the antifreeze recovery tank for the Westerbeek generator. And we do have a Magma barbecue grill, which actually we grilled up some hamburgers. And that's a really nice grill. We really like that. Does a good job. And that's the other step that I'm taking off that day and going to revarnish that as well. And this is the view looking up the step. We do keep an extra cooler on here just for the fact that if we have some extra guests on board, it gives us a lot more area to keep some more ice, throw some more drinks in there, keep everything nice and cool. So let's go check out the Flybridge. Number one, remember, you've got plenty of room to hang out up here as well. Remember, it's all aluminum, so you don't have to worry about any deck cracking up here. No more water intrusion of any sort, which is really nice. It has 3 captain's chairs, and the visibility is awesome. When you're up here underway, it's just great place to hang out. Has your normal electronics. Nothing real fancy at all, just your bare bones. It does have a bench seat, and those are my cushions right there that I keep on the bow. Bench seat does have some extra storage in that as well. We've got everything protected for the winter. And then there's a cover that completely covers up the Flybridge helm, which I have off. Has nice gauges for your port engine. We've got a Garmin and a Ray Marine up here. And we have gauges for the starboard engine. And there's a sync gauge right there that allows you to tell whether that your engines are running exactly the same RPM. And you do have another VHF radio, and here is an additional toggle switch panel for all and everything that you need. You do have extra compartments on each side, and they are actually very roomy. That's where I keep all of my seat covers and helm covers. They all fit in there. I was having some trouble right there, being a little stubborn, I guess because of cold temperature. And the steering wheel for me is actually pretty small. I really do wish that the steering wheel was larger, like the one that's down on the main helm. And I would like to locate another steering wheel that is bigger in diameter, has a bigger radius, like maybe like 2 to 3 inches in radius on the diameter. I like to stand up a lot when I'm driving, and me being so tall, that wheel is just too small. So I would like to find a replacement. So if anybody out there knows or has a replacement steering wheel, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate it. Or where I can get one. This right here is going to be your spotlight controls. So basically you can control everything inside. The inside helm, you can switch it to the upper helm, and it's just great visibility, which is really nice. And the best part is, even when we don't go out for a trip or go out and anchor for the weekend, we just come down and hang out, and this is our view. It's phenomenal. The sunset actually sets right here, and if we're not underway somewhere, we can just hang out right here at the dock and enjoy the sunset. There's a lot of wildlife that comes out. All right, so let's go to the inside of the main salon area. There's a little heater that we've got going on today. It is pretty chilly out there. What's nice is our marina does have cable or Wi-Fi, so you can, if you got a smart TV, you can have Wi-Fi, or if you want cable, you can have cable. So let's take a look here. This big break here, 50 amp, that goes up to my windlass. This can be the breaker panel for 120. And this is going to be the breaker panel for the 12 volt system. And to switch from upper helm steering to lower helm steering, you just grab this, pull it, and you're locked in place, turn the wheel, and it engages. Just that simple. So pretty neat. I think everybody's seen most of my gauges. Let's take a look up here. I don't think I've showed this very much up here. Got another gauge toggle switch panel. It's going to control pretty much everything that you need while you're underway. Got another handheld radio. That is got a nice little storage area, and this is the vent, one of the vents for the air conditioner. You got your wiper motor up there. Those are the curtains that I actually made. And if you check out my channel, you'll see that. And so this is the rear view of the main salon area. All right, so let's check out the galley. So the galley is pretty usable. It's got a nice little 120 mini fridge there. It does have a lot of storage areas here, and underneath our coffee maker and air fryer is a alcohol stove. I think I'm going to be converting it over to a gas stove. It's got some more storage areas back here. Some light. In this, there's another storage area here that these steps actually lift up. That's your air conditioning unit. Your hot water heater sits in there, and then also your fresh water pump sits back there, along with your water tank access to your supply line to your water pump. Over here, you've got this is going to be the generator panel. This is where you're actually going to start your engine, and it's got 684 hours on it. Your air conditioner and supply circ pump, and then this is all the access to underneath your helm here. It's going to be all your wiring, everything else. We've got a nice little dinette underneath each one of these benches. This bench, you've got a nice storage area along with a pull-out drawer. On the back side is storage. You have storage underneath, and this one is the same way. You've got another storage drawer there as well. So very roomy for a couple people for sure. And this is the head door. Now let's check out the V-berth. We do have this thing's going to focus. There we go. This is going to be the V-berth, and inside here you do have some more storage. Back here you've got drawers that slide open. This is going to be the other vent for your air conditioner or heat, and you've got a nice little closet here along with several drawers. And this is the V-berth. It's going to be your port windows. It's got nice little ventilation. This is going to be your chain locker back there, access door. And you've got actually underneath the V-berth, you actually have extra storage on each side. So you've got even more storage underneath the V-berth area, which is really nice. So and then too, you do have a sliding door that is located right here. It will slide and engage into this channel. If you want a little bit more privacy, you can actually totally shut off that area. All right, so let's check out the head. So I'm 6'3", and if I stand up completely in here, my head will touch. That's a little bit of a downfall. Probably the only downfall that is a little frustrating for a really tall guy, but it's not like you spend a lot of time in here anyway. So you've got a mirror located in here. You've got faucet and sink. You do have some more storage area underneath here. This is the controls for the macerator pump, and also for your shower drain sump pump. And so this does have a what they call a wet head, and so it's going to be your it's a Japsco toilet, and then also located inside your shower area. Backside shower area, you do have some more storage, which is really nice. And then your shower head is located right here on the other side of this wall right there. So, and it does have a sliding shower curtain that follows this track. That way you can keep all the water right into the wet head area, and you're good to go. Well, that's pretty much it. This concludes the little walkthrough of a 1987 Marinette 32. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you soon. See ya.